TV. So, this is why the people of Ghana voted back John Mahama. He has promised today to pay back all bondholders whose monies have been frozen by the past government by the end of August 2025. All penny left, all penny due them will be paid by August 2025. If you recall, before MPP came to power, there were this crisis of these bank reforms and stuff, which many people lost money. They promised to pay back the people their money. And yes, they did pay a lot of them. They paid the genuine ones. And that today, John Mahama has also promised to pay back the bondholders that, led by Ken Ofori-Atta, froze for until 2033 by a contract they've signed. Today, John Mahama has promised to pay back every penny by the end of August 2025 this year, as he promised in his campaign. Nti we nama John Mahama winning power now, and he has come to promise the people again, said, Omo put two things together to make sure every penny due them will be paid by August 2025. This is what the ordinary Ghanaian deserves and wants from any government they vote in power. Not what the economics says, but what the people want. Today, it is on his feet that they are putting measures that will make them pay each penny being frozen by the bondholders, the pensioners, the business owners' money that has been frozen, all will be released by August 2025, and that they are putting measures. This is what we want. This is what they want. That is why John Mahama was voted back to power. And they said, oh, for Bisika, or it require a bond, and I net a Akufo-Addo freeze it until 2035. 2035, and sa amateur manetime year. And then John Mahama said, we year free by August, almost it could be on person, on betime, and it will be in cash. In cash, most of them in cash. Only about 10% will be in kind. In cash. And this is what the people want. It is someone that says that the two MPP are buying so now. Ebi no. O money pa kwa ahunhihi mo a. No matter what good things we are doing. But when do we give them room to operate, when you give them room to breathe, they always align with you and make sure you rule a longer time. Until ene prisoner Akufo-Addo the pensioners and the bondholders atumuno and also o year free ho. Let's go listen to what he said, and that was a key factor. Let's go watch. Follow me. Come on.
The next 4 years, to put things in context for you, Mr. Speaker, in the next 4 years, our debt servicing will amount to 280 billion cedis. And this comprises of 150 billion for domestic debt and 130 billion in external debt servicing. Our catastrophic debt position has also severely impacted infrastructural projects that should have been completed. Currently, there are 55 stalled projects due to the default of debt and subsequent restructuring, with a total value of $2.95 billion not disbursed. The stalling of these projects is expected to result in a cost overrun of about 15 billion cedis. Mr. Speaker, notwithstanding this gloomy background, I remain committed to leading this government and taking every necessary step to reset our economy, getting things back on track, and working with the good people of our country to build the Ghana we want. Mr. Speaker, we are doubling our efforts to complete all outstanding structural reforms. Through the budget, we will implement corrective measures to restore fiscal discipline and debt sustainability. We're also working hard towards completing the upcoming fourth review of the IMF-supported program. The review is scheduled from April 2nd to April 15, 2025, and the IMF Executive Board is expected to approve it in June of this year. As we have done previously, we're also building buffers in the sinking fund and adopting prudent debt management practices to ensure prompt repayment of upcoming domestic and external debt maturities. In this respect, government successfully honored the matured coupon payment of $6.081 billion in cash and $3.46 billion in kind, which was due in February 2025 to all domestic debt exchange program bondholders, fully paid. Mr. Speaker, the good news is that we have also built additional buffers in the sinking fund to honor the maturing bonds that are due in July and August. And so bondholders can rest assured that they will be paid to the last peso, whatever is owed them. We have implemented since taking over the administration of this country, I urge my countrymen and women, business owners, and foreign investors to trust our competence in turning our economic fortunes around.